Well, good morning, mostly. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food, and this is my chronometer reading for the day. And I like it. It's perfect, it's short, it's simple. 1,456 calories for the day. Where am I? My protein is 37. My carbs are 8.4. And my fats are 142. And that works for me. What am I having today? Well, I am having one meal a day. This is the bottom or last of my bulletproof coffee, my heavily fatted one. And then later on today, I will be having a modified bulletproof coffee, meaning 1 tablespoon of butter, 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. And then my OMAD between 3 and 4 is going to be ribs. And I cooked them in the oven, and Greg finished them off in the smoker part of the big green egg. So that's going to be good. And then I'm having a great big salad in my my bowl. Some people know what it is. Portamyron, might be saying that wrong. Salad bowl, real pretty. And I'm having 65 grams of organic romaine. It was so dark and so crisp yesterday, I had to buy that head. I'm having 50 grams of Olivia's baby romaine, and I am having 95 grams of Olivia's baby spinach, 3 tablespoons of oil. Half of them are macadamia nut oil, and half of them are extra virgin olive oil, organic. And that's what I'm having. And today I've got a homework assignment. I'm going to watch The Magic Pill for the second time. And I strongly recommend it to anybody that has any doubt about the powers of the keto food program. Absolutely amazing. I rarely get filled up with emotion and well up with my tears, but this one happened about 6 different times. So it's a pretty amazing movie. I'd love to slide it into Greg's life because he loves his grains and sugars. But so what is my keto food plan? My keto food plan is no grains of any kind, no sugars of any kind, and we know that there's a load of them. No artificial sweeteners. I do have alternative sugars. I have pure, Pyure, which is organic stevia and erythritol. And I do have xyla, which comes from North American hardwood. And I only put them in my coffees. I still like my coffee just a little bit sweet, but then I like my coffee so darn strong that they could use a little sweetening. And then I have no soda, no diet soda of any kind. And if you're still addicted to that, really find some videos about the dangers and the harm of the diet sodas. It's not good for you. And then finally, no fruits. I will have raspberries from our raspberry bush come, July and August. So it's kind of like the hunter-gatherers. I have my berries in the summer when they show up on the bushes, but I don't have them during the winter. And I'm on maintenance. In fact, my weight has dipped a little bit below maintenance. So it's okay. I'll take it. I don't know what it means, but I have my 1 meal a day. Throughout the day, I will have my mineral waters, either Smart Water Sparkling or Mountain Valley Smart Water. And I take Celtic salt crystals, and I grind some in a little bitty dish, and I do this, put that on my tongue, then have some sips of my water, and it works for me. That's throughout the day. And then we'll sit down between 3 and 4 and have the meal. It works for me. I know some people still do the 2 meal a day. That's fine. Hey, whatever works. And if you have a hankering to go to the 1 meal a day and you're having 2, say you eat at noon and 5, well, make that noon just a little bit later in the day, like make it at 1 p.m. and cut it back a little bit. but get enough fat to carry you to the like 5, and then do that for a week, and then the next week have your first meal of your 2 at like 2 with reduced amounts on it. Meanwhile, making this one a little bit larger so you keep your calorie count high. This isn't a starvation diet by any means, and so often I have to tell new clients, you need to have more fat. You need to have more calories. How do you have more calories? You add more fat, and then it just works. Keeping the carbs very, very low. As you can see, mine are under 10 for the day, and I like that. It just seems to work for me. My salad is huge and plentiful. The oils help carry and absorb the nutrients. I mean, why buy the dark leafy greens that are so dense in nutrition unless you want your body to absorb them? They aren't going to absorb them with a little sprinkling of oil. It needs the fats to bring them to the cells. And it's all about that. It's about the fat, it's about the salt, and it's about keeping the carbs super low. There's low, which for some people is under 50, and there's very low, which is under 20, and I'm talking total. And then there's somebody like me that is very low, and I love them under 10. It just kind of works for me. So I'm going to rewatch The Magic Pill again, and then I'm going to do a review on it. I imagine it could be a game changer for a lot of people that are just kind of wondering. It really shows just the miraculous things that it can do. So life is very good here, and I have no complaints. So this is being recorded on a Monday. I don't go back into work until Thursday for midnight Friday morning. So I'm very happy about that. So I'll be able to produce my videos and answer my people. And as some of you know, a lot of you know, is that I do answer every comment. And I think it's important if somebody takes the time to write to me, I think it's important that I take the time to write back to them. I have my favorites that I listen to. Sometimes for giggles, people send me links to certain people and that have channels on YouTube. And so when I'm not watching some sort of movie about keto or nutrition or pharma or food or whatever this nation tries to do to us by keeping us fat, I do indulge in some amusement. And I just watched 1.5 videos of a woman leaving keto and why. And then the next half of the video that I watched is how she feels since she left it. Keto might not be for everybody. Nobody ever said it was supposed to be. Just like paleo, just like having loads of high carb, low fat people, just like vegans, just like vegetarians. Each food program is but a journey into seeing what works. If you're miserable, if you're not sleeping, if you're constipated, if you're constantly anxious, if you're constantly thinking of food, if you're still binging, you know, the desperation to find something that works is important. And I just encourage everybody's journey because for me, think of it kind of like getting to meeting the one. You know, sometimes in that dating world, you find that each time you date somebody, you might learn what you really, really don't ever want again in a mate. And so it's the same thing with our foods. You know, if you asked each person to write down and send what they eat in a day for, say, a keto food plan, it would be so different from each other one. That's why I call us snowflakes. So even if you're doing keto, there's so many different ways that you can do it. You know, some people have much higher carbs than I have, and their body likes it, and they have energy. You know, I'm close to 68. That's the year I graduated from high school. Wow. My 50th is this year, and I won't be going. So anyway, so for all of you that want to lose weight to go to your reunion, I've lost the weight, and now I don't want to go to the reunion. Go figure. So one of the things is, There's a bug crawling along. Oh, shoot. Crawling along the screen. I lost my train of thought. So, so anyway, if you were doing keto, your version, it's going to be different than mine or the person over there or the person over there. And by the way, Marjorie, lucky Marjorie, has a collab going, a face-to-face one. And she introduced us to 3 of them. I guess there's a 4th one, but they weren't there. And what fun to actually sit face-to-face and talk keto with people. And I did receive 2 offers from people to do a collab, but I never heard back from them. And but I'm definitely open to doing that. I think that's kind of fun because the beauty is in the differences. You know, say I did a collab and it's with somebody that has hundreds, thousands of viewers that aren't the same ones. You know, my niche has been older women mostly, and thinking that they could never lose or feel good again. And that's kind of who I specialize in. Anybody's welcome, of course, but it's just amazing what works. The one that I'd love to do the collab with is a male, and so he has different macros than me. It works for him, and I think that's the beauty of it, because I think there is a gender difference. I think there's also an age difference, and I just think there's also a tolerance for healthy carbs difference as well. And so that's how we all roll, and so we listen to others and gain from them. You know, some people only do intermittent fasting with water. Some do it like me with some fats in it. Other people do dry intermittent fasting, meaning nothing, no water, no liquid, nothing, to get to their 1 or 2 meals a day. And so that's how I've learned on my journey, is listening to other people and seeing what works. And when somebody is stuck that comes to me, it's like, well, let's try this for a week. Let's just try this for a week. And I'm all about higher fats and very low carbs and moderate protein. I think that the success is in the details that work just for you, figuring out what works for you. You know, I tout what the experts say. I don't believe in snacking. I don't believe in 3 meals a day anymore, but that's just for me. But every time you snack, you do spike your insulin, and then the fat burning stops. So I don't know. You tell me. As far as ketosis goes, I've never used a ketosis stick. I know some people do and rely on them. All I know is that I base my food on the model of the high fats, very low carbs, and moderate to low protein every day, and it works, and it keeps me at maintenance. Maintenance doesn't mean for me that I have upload days or cheat weekends or more meals a day. It just means that, you know, I just keep doing what I'm doing. I probably have added more fats to my food plan. The 1 meal a day kind of allows me the gift of, you know, having more oils in my salad, having the extra butter on my meat and veggies. And it just all works for me. But I really haven't changed anything. Maybe my calories are 100 more, but nothing daring, none of the things that a lot of us promise ourselves. When I get to maintenance, I'm gonna, oh, are you? Oh, really? Okay, enjoy. If it works for you. I'm a food addict, so I can't have things that maybe I thought I was promising myself for being a good girl on keto. Now it wouldn't interest me. So it's just kind of funny and fun. I love my food program the way that it is, and it's working for me. I wish success to all of you. If you need that bump, I offer it one-on-one with emails and phone conversations. KetoCoachingSarah.com. But you get my video 5 days a week, so you get what I'm doing. That would just personalize it for you. Whatever floats your boat, right? Because I just want success for everybody that ventures out there and wants to make their lives different, wants to improve their health, wants to extend their life in a healthy way. and even more so, wants to get off meds. Who ever thought? So I bid you adieu. It's time for me to go to my 12-step meeting. I will see you the next time. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Keto. Under 10 today, 10 carbs in my salad total. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye for now.